Good to see everyone. Yesterday we started a new set of lessons, 10 new lessons, and we're going to learn through these lessons what is the Christ. And this is more about unlearning than about learning. This is about forgiving everything that is not you, releasing everything that is not true. What is left is a shining Christ. So we want to know, what is the Christ? What is the Christ? We can relax our minds and open up. We want to experience what Christ really is. Christ is God's Son as He created Him. He is the self we share, uniting us with one another and with God as well. He is the thought which still abides within the mind, that is His source. So Christ is the capital T thought which still abides within the mind, that is His source. He abides unchanged forever in the mind of God. Christ is the link that keeps you one with God and guarantees that separation is no more than an illusion of despair. He is the part in which God's answer lies, where all decisions are already made and dreams are over. Yesterday I received a question, why do I need to work on my awakening if the script is written? And this is what the script is written means. It means that dreams are over. And this is an experience. And if it isn't an experience yet, all we want is to wake up to that experience. And that's called the forgiveness work. That's when we need to go within and find the truth and release what is false. He remains untouched by anything the body's eyes perceive. For though in him his Father placed the means for your salvation, yet does he remain the self who, like his Father, knows no sin. Home of the Holy Spirit, and at home in God alone, does Christ remain at peace within the heaven of your holy mind. This is the only part of you that has reality in truth. The rest is dreams. Yet will these dreams be given unto Christ to fade before his glory and reveal your holy self, the Christ, to you at last. The Holy Spirit's beautiful mechanism in our mind, he reaches from the Christ in you to all your dreams and bids them come to him to be translated into truth. The Holy Spirit reaches from the Christ in you to all your dreams and bids them come to him to be translated into truth. So therefore, let us seek to find Christ's face and look on nothing else. As we behold his glory, will we know we have no need of learning or perception or of time or anything except the Holy Self, the Christ whom God created as his Son. What is the Christ? We seek Christ's face and look on nothing else. And we realize we have no need of learning or perception or of time. This we seek. Jesus says somewhere, seek you must, seek you will. And this is what we seek. To see Christ's face. We can release all that is superficial, all perception. And take a moment even now, just to let go. So today's lesson is a question. How can illusions satisfy God's Son? And if we seek the face of Christ, and that is all that we seek, we realize illusions cannot satisfy. So we begin with this beautiful prayer. Father, the truth belongs to me. My home is set in heaven by your will and mine. Can dreams content me? Can illusions bring me happiness? What but your memory can satisfy your Son? I will accept no less than you. I am surrounded by your love, forever still, forever gentle, and forever safe. Today we pass illusions by. And if we hear temptation call to us to stay and linger in a dream, we turn aside and ask ourselves if we, the sons of God, could be content with dreams, when heaven can be chosen just as easily as hell, and love will happily replace all fear. When temptation call to us to ask that we stay and linger in a dream, we turn aside and ask ourselves if we could be content with dreams. We can really take this question in, can illusions satisfy God's Son? And the answer can be really obvious, of course not. And then the next question is, who am I? And release yourself from all that you're not. We can even allow ourselves to release the sense of the little me. And then we can go into the specific blocks to have some theme in your mind, your life. You can let this theme be seen and released to Holy Spirit. Release fear. It takes so many forms. When we're ready, we can come back here to the room together. Yeah, we can take some time here and explore if anything needs to be lifted up. If anyone would like to release an issue or bring something up for healing. It can be very powerful to do it in the meditation. That's it. But if there is still something lingering, we can talk about it. And it's fine if we have nothing to talk about. It's very beautiful to stay in this experience. No, it's impossible to see two worlds. Sometimes, or often, I think on the awakening journey, we go between, we fluctuate. In the beginning, we may have just one big experience of going beyond the world. We may have some deep spiritual experience, but then after that is when the work begins, when the mind training begins. And it can be that we flip back and forth. We really long for the light, and we have more and more of those experiences. The contrast becomes more apparent because it's so obvious when we're in the wrong mind. And the contrast can be very, very obvious and difficult. It becomes more difficult to be wrong-minded. While before we started having some awakening experiences, the wrong mind was default. It was the goal to build up a self-concept. But we start to feel allergic to it. And we start to wake up. We start to feel like, oh no, something is off with that. It's not who I am. And it's actually okay to have that longing to release the small self. It's nothing wrong to want to wake up. It is impossible to see two worlds which have no overlap of any kind. Seek for one, the other disappears, but one remains. They are the range of choice beyond which your decision cannot go. The real and the unreal are all there are to choose between, and nothing more than these. And it is a gentle awakening to the real, to choosing only the real. Of course, we cannot choose the unreal, really. Of course, the unreal doesn't exist other than in dreams, and that is what will fall away. It is impossible to see two worlds. Whatever is false, whatever is unreal, take a look. Don't project, just take a look. Question it and let it go. The wind is suddenly very strong here right now. It's a symbol of the mind. Clear it. And perception is just a reflection of an inward condition. The ego wants to make perception autonomous, say it's coming from the outside. But no, it is but a reflection of an inward condition. And that's where change can happen, in the inward condition. That's where you can release the core fear, the core anger, maybe. the core statement of the little I. Can only be released within. Perception is a mirror, not a fact. Cannot change it out there on the screen. Imagine there is nobody, no people. It's easy if you can, if you try. Just your own thoughts. Stay with them. Stay with your thoughts. Invite the thought of God. And this is where we can begin to open up to true sight, to what is real. Today, when we have this deeper meditation, if someone does have something that you want to lift up, it'd be best to put the electronic hand up in case we have our eyes closed. I see your hand.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Yeah, I think I just have like a little prayer of something that's come up in me that I kind of want to open up to healing. And I kind of think the box of this was started to open during the retreat, and it in the week following the retreat where kind of this negative stuff was coming up in me. I kind of quickly identified, I think it's to do with my father wound and, you know, not having a present father as a child. And I think I have a lot of anger, suppressed anger that I've never wanted to look at. And I've almost been scared of my own anger so much that I've completely dissociated from it and pushed it away. Mm. And in this week after the retreat, kind of it started coming up, and I knew it was like I started having memories of being angry as a child, towards my dad. So I think I just kind of want to put a prayer out there. I want to heal this. I want to forgive this, and I want to allow what's in my reveal itself, so it can be let go of and forgiven and released. So yeah.
Beautiful. That feels really good. Yeah.
So bring it on. Bring it
on. I love it. I love it. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we echo that healing prayer.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, Harry. Okay, Andre.
Yeah, hello everybody. It's good to be here, and I love the meditation and also the invitation for healing. My prayer is to heal the guilt that I feel a lot of times, and at this moment, particularly with my sister. I used to be pretty close, and I'm still, but I don't see her that much anymore because my life went a little bit another way, and I'm feeling like I have to diminish the frequency of seeing each other, calling each other, and not just do it because of automatic behavior or people pleasing or out of guilt. And although we talk about it, it's still hard for her to. I think it feels at least that she still thinks I should visit or call her more. I think she's kind of panicking in a sense that she feels I'm not there anymore. It's difficult for me to get rid of the feeling. Yeah, just accept that that's a part of her that she kind of has to deal with. I cannot stay in Holland, for example, just to please her. That would be ridiculous. But so it feels almost like I'm not allowed to choose my path because there is this sister that still wants to have me back home. So I just wanted to have this healed and that we can respect each other's. She doesn't have to understand what I'm doing, but at least for some reason it feels like she cannot accept it or let go of it, and maybe me neither. So it's a bit of a exchange of each other's energies, and
Yeah, it's a responsibility you take for her. And your practice can be clearly only to release her, to give her over. In your mind, just really give her over to Holy Spirit. Because you don't really know what to do with this. And it is a guilt. It's like a guilt hook. Actually, you could read True Empathy. It can be very helpful. I'm sure you've read it before. And yeah, release her, hand her over, and then you will know what to do, if anything. You need to wait for the guidance if you're meant to talk to her. But this is like an image of your guilt. It's a dynamic you have, but the dynamic is a reflection of an anxiety or a guilt. It's going to be a very happy picture when you give her over. Yeah. And trust, really trust. This is the path of letting go and trusting God. God will reveal to you who everyone is. You don't know who she is at this point. You think she's your sister. You think you have a sort of a bond and a pretty good relationship. But that's not good enough for your mind. So it's good, and let her have her feelings, no matter what they are. It's going to be fine. Holy Spirit is there for her too, but that's really not even, in a way, your business at this point. And the anxiety you feel, or the concern for her, that's where you need to heal. That's where the true empathy needs to come in. So to release the image of her. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
I think it's applicable to many areas in my life with many relationships. So it's not only my sister. I see it playing out with
Everybody, right?
almost everybody, maybe. Yeah. Yeah. Mm. Yeah, thank you. That feels good.
Mm. Mm.
Mm.
Yeah, it's beautiful. You know, the powerful thing is they're all gods. All people are in God's possession. We shouldn't take them on as our relationships.
Mm.
Yeah. It is only to the extent that we hold on to some, it's our own beliefs, that we keep them as our special relationships. This journey is so beautiful, from darkness to light, and to release the special relationships. Mm. And thank you for lifting it up.
Well, thank you for your response. Thank you.
Okay. Maybe we finish here for today. And it seems like we can have some calls. Blessings. See you soon. Thanks for joining in.
Yeah,
Mm.
lots of love.
Take care.